in the end, comfortably enough through to fourth round tie, which is a tough one, at home to Brighton. I mean, look, they went strong, didn't they, in terms of the lineup? But I guess from Arne Slott's point of view, he really had to.
Gee, looking at it, it was a strange game. I mean, we heard Sam and Charlie there. I mean, Keeler Dunn could have put Barnsley ahead in the first 2 minutes. Lovely ball in Phillips, and it's a good header. Great header, goes off the post, unlucky. And then, as you imagine, Liverpool took possession of the game. But they looked as though, I mean, they're knocking about well, and some of the football was good. But they looked as though they were missing an out-and-out number 9, Liverpool, for me. You know, they played Gakpo through the middle, Chiesa coming off a side, and the young lad come off the other side. And I just thought they lacked a kind of out-and-out goal-scoring type centre-forward that would, go on the end of things, go on the end of crosses, balls into the box. But at the same time, they scored 2 wonderful, wonderful goals. I thought the strikes were brilliant, particularly Szoboszlai's, where he hits it early, flies into goal, and then you're thinking, right, okay, let's have a look. But Barnsley they never went away, Jeff. They defended the lads at the back. I didn't half enjoy Corey O'Keefe's performance, Jack Shepherd's performance, really solid.
My mate Reyes Cleary, I think, proved his worth as well.
Oh, mate, I was just about to come on to him. I can't remember enjoying an individual performance like that in a long, long time. He was magic to watch.
Brilliant.
There was a brilliant shot, mate, with about 3 or 4 minutes to go. You wouldn't have seen it. And he gets the ball and he does bits and pieces, and away he goes down the left-hand side again. And prior to it, he got a couple of great deliveries in with his left foot. And he turned inside, back outside, and Szoboszlai gets back and just gets a challenge in to knock the ball out for a corner. And the shot of him with the Barnsley crowd behind him, what a turn it, and they were smiling and applauding and cheering, and I thought, that's what it's all about.
Fantastic, yeah. I mean, obviously, Dominic Szoboszlai had an up and down sort of night, didn't he, with an absolutely brilliant goal. Yeah. But all the headlines really are about the back heel inside his own box, which let Adam Phillips in.
Yeah.
I'll get your view in a moment. Here's what the Barnsley manager, Conor Hourihane, made of it.
Yeah, delighted for Philo. I thought, look, he's come up through the academy here. He's been on pre-season tours with the first team, and it was really, really, something that he'll treasure for a long, long time to score. I was a little bit disappointed, if I'm being honest, with the player. I don't think he does that against Chelsea. I don't think he does that against Arsenal.
You're talking about Dominic Szoboszlai?
Yeah, I thought it was a little bit disrespectful. I don't think he messes around with the ball like that in the 6-yard box in a big game. So, unbelievable for Philo, but a little bit disrespectful from the player, I felt.
Disrespectful?
There's only one man that knows. I take Connor's point there. I genuinely don't think if it's against Chelsea or Man United he does it. I genuinely think that. You then think about it. Does he do it at nothing each? Does he do it because he's just scored an unbelievable goal? The only person I would think that knows whether it's disrespectful or not is Szoboszlai himself. What I would say, without any fear of contradiction, for a professional football player to do that is nothing short of ridiculous. Nothing short of ridiculous. If he does it and Phillips is closer to him and it goes back to the goalie and the goalie deals with it and sticks it back out the left-hand side or whatever, we're all going, wow, imagine him the confidence to do that, right? There's nobody mentioning arrogance. There's nobody. We're saying, well, that's terrific. The fact of the matter is, he shouldn't have done it in footballing terms. I mean, it was a ridiculous thing to do. I mean, if the kids did it under any level, you'd be telling them, no, lads, that's the one thing you don't do, right? So in terms of that, one of the worst mistakes I've seen in a long, long time. Arrogance, I just don't know is the answer to the question, Jeff. I really don't know. Stupidity, yes.
Yeah. Don't think he'll be doing it again.
No.
Let's put it that way.
No, absolutely.
And look, the moment Barnsley realised that they'd made a terrific impression on the night was on the hour. Liverpool brought on Ekitike, Wirtz and Konate. Just the
correct
£220 million worth of substitutes there. Yeah. Made them bring the big guns on. Great.
Morning, guys.
Hi,
You
Sam.
all right? Yeah, good, thank you. Right, we're going to start with a story that dominates the back pages, and that's obviously Liverpool's win against Barnsley. Reds' relief after box blunder. Reds get it dom in the end, and Reds sink tights. That's obviously because they won 4-1. You spoke about it before. And the Szoboszlai blunder.
Yep.
But what a moment for Adam Phillips as well, former Liverpool Academy
wasn't it
player,
great?
scoring in front of the Kop. But yeah, lots of the conversation already covered by you guys. So we're going to move on to another
We're going
story.
to just one question about that.
Yeah.
Coisty, how did you pick Curtis Jones as man of the match?
You could have put.
You should never say anything off the air. You know that.
It's true. You could have picked
It's killed me.
three more Barnsley players, mate.
Touched on there. There's no way. I'm telling you right now. I don't care what anybody says. Like, I asked to do a man of the match, right? And we put up 3 players. And by the way, I put up 3 Barnsley players, right? And they've said to me, well, Liverpool won the game. What about Curtis Jones? I went, no. I said, by the way, if you give me another 2 players to put in, I'd have put another 2 Barnsley players in
Who
it.
picked Curtis Jones? Producers.
Put it over my head and stuck Curtis Jones in. And as you would expect, what the Liverpool fans do, they vote for Curtis Jones. Now, the 3 of us know who the man of the match was.
Yeah.
And he was, by a distance, he was man of the match.
Yeah.
And to be fair to you, you told us yesterday.
Yeah.
He's a player.
He's a player, and he's playing in the National League for us last season.
Yeah.
For goodness sake, and there he is in front of 60,000
Yeah.
at Anfield, turned it on, brilliant. So pleased for him.
Have you feel better? Got that off your chest now,
Got it
Ali?
off my chest. I've not even moved on to the penalty yet, but carry on.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to move on to Manchester United headlines saying it's not going to be you. Carrick over Solskjaer, and stars align for Carrick as players snub Ollie. Now, this comes as it's been reported that some players went to club bosses at Manchester United and told them that they didn't want
of course
Ollie
they did.
in charge. And they made it clear that they wanted Carrick to lead them for the remainder of the season. Wayne Rooney has also backed him to bring back the spirit of United. So almost 2 questions here, which I want your opinion on. Player power, player overriding the boards, and what is the spirit of United? Is it easy to bring back?
On the
Great at
players,
the moment.
I mean, I don't believe that for a minute, because they'd have been told straight away, on your
Yes.
bike, got absolutely zero to do with you.
Yeah. What you do is you play for the man and listen to the man that we appoint. And that's the way it has to be. I mean, the minute it's got to be.
Yeah, the moment you do
Manchester
that, it's over,
United
innit?
players are not in a position at this moment in time to hold anybody to ransom over who they want to manage and coach them.
Yeah.
They should just get the job done for whoever is appointed.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you. How many of them would know Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? How many of them would know Michael Carrick?
Yeah.
It makes no sense whatsoever.
It makes no sense what's happening, but that would absolutely, just compound matters.
It just brings us back to the lunacy of an interim replacing an interim.
That's what I can't believe.
And the spirit of United?
Well,
Is this to encapsulate the spirit of United?
Somebody will need to tell me,
The
because
Holy Grail.
yeah, I would certainly say, when I looked at Manchester United, of teams of the past, whether it's the Busby Babes or Sir Alex's team, yes, a magnificent spirit, no doubt about it, tremendous spirit, but the spirit of United is some way off those kind of sides.
It's a cultural thing, that, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like holding people accountable for performances.
It's kind of lazy. It's kind of lazy, vocabulary, I think, really.
Well, okay, when we talk about managers, let's move on then to Xabi Alonso being sacked from Real Madrid, replaced, mutual agreement, whatever you want to call it, but the official club statement says by mutual consent after 7.5 months in charge. One of the most notorious jobs when it comes to dressing rooms and player power. Naturally, the conversation moves on. Xabi Alonso, a potential Man United boss
Not for
after
me.
the summer. No, not fancying it?
I just can't see it. I might be wrong.
Yeah.
For what reason? Obviously, he's got
straight away the
Liverpool
obvious
links.
one.
Yeah.
Straight away the obvious one.
Yeah.
Right. That would be a big reason for me. And the Manchester United fans can accept that.
Andy Goldstein does.
Yeah, maybe.
That backs me up even further.
How appealing would Manchester United be to Xabi Alonso, having gone from Real Madrid, and the prospect of potentially winning everything there is to win, to Manchester United, who are not in the Champions League, not in the FA Cup, not in the League Cup, not going to win the Premier League. Yeah, I think United are putting themselves in a difficult situation. Michael Carrick does brilliantly this season, and it's not impossible. Squeak a Champions League place. What are they going to do then? Because presumably, during the course of the next few months, they'll have been talking to some of the big-name managers, that they're casting their eye over at the moment. I think they're leaving themselves in just a nightmarish situation, potentially.
Are there a lot of big-name managers out there at this moment in time?
No, but they're banking on the fact that there will be after the World Cup, aren't they? Yeah. But presumably they're going to speak to those big-name managers before the World Cup. You never know.
Well, I just get back to what we were saying yesterday. The decision and the timing of the removal of their previous manager is bizarre. If you've not got a contingency plan, or you've not got a plan in place, I don't understand why you get rid of him.
No.
And then, to compound matters again, you bring in an interim manager to replace an interim manager.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Stephen St. Helens says, just tuned in, can't believe McCoist is on again. Went to sleep hearing his voice after last night's match. Wake up and he's on again. It's a dream, Steve, isn't it?
It's because he's on an absolute wedge here, mate, that's why.
I think what you're looking for is nightmare.
Sam, thanks very much indeed.
Thanks.